Once upon a time, in a gentle river that sparkled under the moonlight, lived a community of charming animals. Among them was Sammy the Squirrel, who spent the day scampering through the trees, gathering nuts for winter. It's time to say goodnight to Sammy the Squirrel. Next to the riverbank was Dolly the Duck. With her soft feathers and gentle quacks, Dolly spent the day paddling through the water, finding tasty little fish for her evening meal. It's time to say goodnight to Dolly the Duck. Further downstream, in a cozy burrow, Benny the Beaver worked tirelessly building a dam. Benny's furry paws were busy all day, creating a safe and snug home for his family. It's time to say goodnight to Benny the Beaver. In the reeds by the water's edge, Larry the lizard basked in the warm sunshine, watching dragonflies dance in the air. Larry's day was filled with lazy lounging and soaking up the sun. It's time to say goodnight to Larry the lizard. Waddling along the muddy banks was Tina the turtle, carrying her sturdy shell. Tina spent the day exploring the riverbed, searching for the juiciest water plants to munch on. It's time to say goodnight to Tina. High above the river, in a leafy nest, lived Eddie the eagle. Eddie soared through the sky, keeping a watchful eye on the river and its inhabitants. It's time to say goodnight to Eddie the eagle. In the shallows, surrounded by lily pads, Oliver the otter played and splashed with his friends. Oliver's day was filled with laughter and aquatic adventures. It's time to say goodnight to Oliver. Slithering through the grass on the riverbank was Sally the snake, her scales shining in the moonlight. Sally spent the day gracefully gliding through the underbrush, exploring every nook and cranny. It's time to say goodnight to Sally. Perched on a branch overhanging the water, Freddie the frog croaked a lullaby to the night. Freddie's day was spent catching insects and serenading the river with his melodic calls. It's time to say goodnight to Freddie. As the moonlit night descended on the river, all the animals nestled in their cozy homes, ready for a restful slumber. The gentle murmur of the flowing water whispered a soothing goodnight to each creature, and the stars above twinkled their approval. And so, the river embraced its sleepy residents, ensuring a peaceful night